Cosmic Ghost Rider and Aegon Arena drops tomorrow. What are the latest bugs Kabam will be fixing next update? And mystery of the Punisher being missing rages on. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news. This is your Wednesday show where we've got thrills, spills and chills. Now before this video kicks off, I just want to set a new like goal. The new like goal will be if this video in 24 hours gets 1,000 likes, then I will drop the M6-star crystal opening video on Thursday. So tomorrow, that will be the video that drops. It'd be amazing to think we can. I mean, you guys smashed it with 2,000 likes on Monday's video. By the way, still according to YouTube, apparently that's invalid traffic. You're not real. That's weird. I'm not real. Who's real? What's real? Or it's maybe that advertisers aren't paying their bills, although political parties run non-skippable adverts for the current vote that's going on in America. I mean, yeah. Who's right and who's wrong here? Doesn't matter, we carry on, we keep strong and all that stuff. Massively appreciate the support that everybody has done recently on the channel. Make sure as well to support, watch the videos, and that's what you can really do is keep going. That's what we're going to do. Keep going, keep delivering the content, keep delivering the news and other stuff. And I'll be live streaming back on here on Thursday, I think. So yeah, thank you very much to those as well that hit up the Patreon system as well as YouTube membership system. Thank you very much for people to do that. And as well, those that support through the medium of the other thing that I can't mention because I don't want to get in trouble. Because that may be one of the reasons I might be in trouble. Although it could be that YouTube just being mean. Don't be mean, YouTube. Be nice peoples like the nice peoples that support through this means. I'll see you on that thing tonight. Bah! But in any case, let's get into the news, just straight into it. So there's been a little bit of confusion. I saw this kind of post in the last couple of days just spring up with interest about clarifying the Magneto armor break versus bleed on non-bleed, non-magnetic champions. Yes, that's a bit of a mouthful, but it's just kind of explaining a few things with this, because that's the thing. It's like going, okay, in this situation, you're like, okay, so we've got a Magneto versus a Luke Cage. Luke Cage is in this part here, stacked on a hell of a lot of the armor breaks, which you kind of go, right, that's meant to be where there's the bleed effects. But no, it's not bleed, because the champion's bleed immune. But as well, does that come in line with this champion being a non-metal champion? There seems to be this huge back and forth between that terminology, what is said in the abilities versus what players know, what they understand about the game. And I think the thing that everybody seems to agree on is the fact it seems to be working as intended, but as well, it's the terminology side of things to make it clear on those elements of having, if you have magnetic there, does that throw off players an understanding of the interaction? Anyway, at stages like this, you then go to KabamXhibit for answers, and this is where things get a little bit interesting. So KabamXhibit says Magneto's ability to place an armor break when an opponent is bleed immune is only supposed to activate against #metal opponents, as is stated with the ability being in section labeled with magnet. The team is looking into making it operate as stated in its abilities. Would you be able to be more specific as to what you believe isn't operating correctly with his signature ability, or are you able to provide any video? But I mean, look, it's pretty obvious. Not that the champion is being, you know, that word that, you know, brings fear to everybody in this community. It just feels that this may be like an odd interaction. Apparently, someone's been saying there's been a forum post that's been like this for a while to kind of explain this. I haven't seen it. It would have been great if that was brought to my attention a while ago. But the fact is, yeah, this is going to be changed then, and this is as of I think today then, or yesterday, late yesterday. This was then Kabam saying that this needs to be looked into. So yeah. Weird that it's been here for such a long time since the rework was put in. It kind of feels like it's been ages ago, but to be honest, it's only been a month and a bit. So yeah, annoying to kind of learn that this is a thing. Will it like mean that the champion is obsolete from a point of usage? I don't think so. I think people make that choice. Do they spam the SP2, just like quick snap, snap, snap in usage? Are they going to use a different method of play? Maybe. Look, and that's the thing. That's going to be up to the player. For me personally, I love using my Magneto. Only situations I've enjoyed playing it is smashing out bleed, non-bleed immune champions when I'm facing off against them. Cavalier this month has been a godsend. But at the same time, you know, what are your thoughts on this? Put it in the comment section down below. Is this going to be a big deal for you, or is it just something you're cool with? You can get on with like grinding out with this champion. thoughts in the comment section. The next story is me. Yeah, it's all about me for some reason. Yeah, Midnight, thanks for starting this thread, and everybody else that commented on this and kind of like shared some nice things. Obviously, there are going to be people that are going to be like naysayers on the situation. I've substantiated much more evidence than YouTube. I've showed the receipts of where they've refused to give me evidence of like what they're accusing me of, and just to kind of put it in perspective, they're not just blaming me about bots and stuff like that. It's also about arrows in videos mentioning that other platform and also other things that apparently work towards negatively impacting and as well apparently manipulating you as viewers to watch other sites' adverts. It honestly, there's so much to this, and I'm kind of bringing together evidence that I'm going to be submitting next week. As I said, I don't want this to be like my life in my brain, like all this kind of anxiety, all these like negative thoughts because of this. I want to just kind of like put this aside and kind of get on with recording content back how I used to, 2 videos a day, positive as possible in them, deliver streams in a positive manner. But yeah, I just want to give a massive thank you to everybody that came out to give positive thoughts, positive vibes, and as well, you know, the support is amazing. And like I said, YouTube can say that this community is full of fake people. It's not. You proved it on Monday. There was 2,000 people that were in that video watching and hit the like button. I don't know what YouTube are coming off with, was saying, oh, this is because invalid traffic. Like, you're all real people. There's not nobodies from the community that go out to watch, like 60,000 people going out to a Seaton video, hundreds of thousands of people going out to a Brian Grant video. Like, that's the community. There's not nobody in this community. There's people, and it's like it makes me laugh. As I said, like I just need to carry on and just deliver the content as I usually see fit. But I appreciate you all. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for supporting all that. Next up, let's talk about Cosmic Ghost Rider and Frank Castle and the Punisher. So this story goes back. It's a very important story, by the way. This story goes back to when the champion, I thought first of all, was going to be put in. The mystery surrounding the Punisher and the champion not being in the state of the battle realm ? So when you see the one over there where I've put Punisher and where I've put Mephisto, there's different types of question marks to allude to future champions. Now, it's always been the mystery of where the heck is Punisher? Where's Frank Castle? And I had this theory that it was going to be Cosmic Ghost Rider because of the missing entity, you know, Hells of Galactus. There's something that's kind of significant and big about Galactus. But unfortunately, it looks like that is not the case. And there might be still more mysteries, because even Gabriel Frazera, who is the director of, creative director of Marvel Contest of Champions and Marvel Realm of Champions, has said there is key things still yet to come about that character. And recently, when asked the question to Gabriel, based on something last year, so we did not forget the Punisher in the state of the battle realm, there's a reason you don't see him there. Same with Maestro, will reveal that reason in due time. Slayer of Gods then said, recently, can or will you confirm or deny that Cosmic Ghost Rider is the version of Frank Castle that went missing years ago? Now do bear in mind, it was a year ago then when Gabriel put the first tweet out and saying that, same with Maestro, right? But obviously in this kind of response, like this Frank Castle, this Cosmic Ghost Rider one is a different one. So this is going to be more than likely an older version of Frank Castle. And I don't know if there's obviously no link in those characters being added into games. So it's very interesting to learn that. Now, why this situation is so intriguing or interesting is that there's been a new Council of Shawarma, Marvel Realm of Champions. I don't know if this is the motion comic or what it is, and will showcase the death of Maestro. This always comes very interesting to build up to the end of the year in the story side of things. If you remember last year, there was a trailer that was kind of the 5 years of Marvel Contest of Champions. Well, I have got like new theories as to whether or not the 6th year will showcase something of a twist in the story. Especially if that twist is something involved with the Punisher down the line. Maybe there's something that Punisher is actually responsible for bumping off Maestro. Is there a link between opening the portal to Marvel Contest of Champions to Marvel Realm, where Cosmic Ghost Rider and as well Punisher meet in the middle, or there's something of a link between them, based on the fact that Cosmic Ghost Rider's Frank Castle is technically older than the Frank Castle that is, or the Punisher, which is seen in game, or maybe there's something of a future twist in the situation. But still, I think there's still, as even Gabriel Frazera does pinpoint, there is more yet to come, especially with the Cosmic Ghost Rider one being different than the Frank Castle Punisher. So very interesting stories to come. I just don't think we're going to get Franken Castle or Frank the Tortoise. Next up, bugs and known issues. So there are a lot of little kind of functionality bugs, dropped inputs errors, parry problems, connection problems, you name it. There's a lot of things with that. Not so much with individual champions. Not to say there's none out there, and we have learned, you know, there might be like a few kind of interaction things, or as well ability problems. But to be honest, it's been a month where there hasn't been a cataclysmic problem with champions. But there has been a cataclysmic problem when it comes to dropped inputs, functionality, and as well connections. It's like so many things. But what else is being investigated and looked into currently? There still seems to be like this pre-fight abilities problem, which I know has been experienced in Alliance Wars from time to time, and occasionally it just doesn't work straight up. There's an issue where Loki may sometimes be unable to remove Annihilus' cosmic control rod. So yeah, that's bad. What else we got under investigation? There's an issue where the passive stun thing, man, I was hoping this would be dealt with like, well, I don't know if 28.2.2 could have done that, because I know it was just to try and get connection issues done. But still, that does need to be sorted out. There's an issue where cruelty buffs for Elsa Bloodstone SP3 are not lasting as long as intended. So yeah, man, I thought that was a while ago. I want to say that, the thing is, time flies so fast in MCOC. You're like, man, it's time for a new update. Like, it's nearly Christmas, guys. It's nearly blinking Christmas. And also that there's an issue where Platinum Pool's speedy autofight may not trigger if selected in pre-fight screen. So yeah, crazy times when it comes to the game. And I hope a lot of this stuff is resolved, but like I said, it's all about the dropped inputs, it's all about the parries that's a problem, and it's annoying. It's annoying. But well, we look forward to the next update and all this stuff being sorted out. Next up, I want to give a shout out to a tournament that's going to be coming soon, an Incursions Tournament. Go and check it out, link is in the description. It is being hosted by the MC Lounge and as well Swagger, so make sure you go and check it out and all that stuff. I would love to participate, but it comes too close to my birthday, the first thing, so I've got some plans around that. But also, I'm going to be having a little break at some point, so I won't be able to be producing fresh content from this location. I've got a prepaid holiday that I'm going to take. I thought about getting a refund from it, but I think, you know, if this is going to be my last holiday for a little while in this current state of uncertainty with the old YouTube stuff, I'm going to take it, guys. I'm going to take it. But go and check out the Incursions Tournament. Link is in the description down below. And on to our final story, which is arena predictions, a very important arena. Now, I did take the advice of people in the comment section and as well people that contacted me and said, Rich, in order for you to, like, you know, not have to revisit your videos in order to get your predictions, why don't you do a spreadsheet? And I was like, that's a banging idea. So I have done just that. So yeah, I can then refer back to them and go, hey, you got that wrong. You got that wrong, you idiot. You got that wrong. But predictions are down below. I'll stop waffling and just go over the predictions a little bit. So this is going a little bit strong for the Force when it comes to these champions. I just get feeling Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to go high, even though we've got the 300 placement, 11 to 300 placement for stuff. I do think that people are going to go, you know, they're going to go ham for this. That they are. So 70 mil I'm going with, which does come close to like literally just mental. But I think that people are going to go strong and high for this. I would be surprised if you'd see lows into like 60s or 50s. I would be surprised. That's why I'm going for 70 mil. The 4-star, I'm going with 14.5 mil. And again, it represents what happened with the Apocalypse side of things. And everyone going high. Actually, I think it's like 14.5 or 6 or something like that. Just a little bit more. It's kind of, as I said, going in line with what happened with Apocalypse. And Aegon I've gone for more of like a secure option, because I just think that that's going to be like a normal basic. It's not going to be stupid, but at the same time, I know there will be, if you don't have Aegon, you may even want to go for Aegon for the very first time. And there we go, that's been your Marvel Contest of Champions news for Wednesday. As I've said, I'm going to either do like a 2 video a day thing. I'm going to come back to the 2 video a day thing very, very soon. But as well, go and hit the like button. As I said, like goal. If we get 1,000 in 24 hours, I drop the M6 star crystal opening. Because again, this is all about proving YouTube that you're real people. Because according to them, you're not. So anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you in the live stream later on. Have a good one. Bye-bye.